the worst that can ever happen to you as a person is to have a parent or parents that are selfish or that is selfish or greedy. 10 years I no see mommy. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know which one to break to you first because there is a lot that we are going to deal with in the next couple of minutes. And I want you to pay attention to this one from the beginning of it. In fact, you cannot skip it because everywhere is full of action right now. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. This is what we have been wishing. This is what we have been hoping for. And this is where we are heading to. You know, when Justice for Mohbad started, with so many people pressing, pushing, shooting their shots and all of that, it's a good thing. Both the distractors, those that came for their stomach, all of that, and those that somehow could not continue because of their weakness. Some of them became tired in between. I want to tell you that Adura, I've said it times without number. I said Adura is the weakest link amongst the 14 in that house that can be held down, grilled properly. You know, when you grill the pork or beef, you grill chicken, you know when the temperature gets to a point, they begin to sizzle. That's exactly what we are saying here. Finally, the Inspector General of Police, Adura has been, how should I present it? He has been confiscated. You know the way you confiscate property and you hold it and it stays in demurrage. That's exactly what's happening to Adura. The investigation has just kick-started as it should have been, and it should have been done at the onset. It has now become a disgrace. The more the public educate themselves, I said, look, I don't know of anyone. I appreciate every other person on this journey. We cannot ridicule or make fun of their efforts. But as it is right now, what Yomi Fabiyi did, like I said in previous analysis, is that he went back to study how things are done professionally and how things can be done to get answers and results. And you cannot get this answer to what happened to Mohbad if you are not on ground. Adura has been invited / arrested, and the first stage of the confession, yes, is available. On what pied his brother, what RIP his brother. Thank God that 3-second video with the face covered for them to extort money. Thank God that video is out there. If not for that video was the opening. After all, certain people were trying to block access to the CCTV at the beginning, threatening those that have access to that video. Were they doing it because they thought, oh, maybe Yomi Fabi wants to use it to make money? Let us get that person, threaten that person to release the video. Or did they do it so as to make sure that that person does not release the video? Who knows what? What knows who?
But I will tell you what I experienced today.
Like and share, please. Tap on the subscribe button, like, turn on the notification bell. Let's get right into it.
The only concern we have now is justice for Mohbad, and the public must stand firm. Trust me, I can tell you for free, we are the only one the Mohbad has got now. We have to stand firm and continue to fight for him. We'll need to fight and fight hard. Whether they like it or not, justice for Mohbad is sacrosanct, and the public will smile. Will smile. Okay? We just have to keep the fire burning. That doesn't mean we're not shelving. We're not shelving the protest yet. We just have to keep it as it is. If we would have to cancel it in the next 2 weeks, we will know. But of course, it's still going to be there. It's still going to be hanging there. And let me tell you for free, investigation has commenced. And of course, The police will come out with their findings and their resolution as at when due, but I'm going to be working closely with the police, and I've promised them I am for them. And I have to thank the Inspector General of Police. I have to thank the Inspector General of Police for approving something that is also crucial in the course of this justice. He just approved it, and which is also very important. And then the AIG, Assistant Inspector General of Police, is also fully on the matter, and actions have started. Like I said, it's going to be like we're starting afresh. That afresh means that Bibi Tamalo, we know now. We know what we're going to be focusing on, and the truth will be established. Come as all of you that know about what Pai Mohbad. I'm sorry, don't run away. Justice is coming. Nothing will make any of you escape. All of you will pay, and you pay severely. You will all pay for the crime you've committed. Nothing. With what I have seen today, the police are not willing or ready to cover up anything. So guys, keep double tapping, share, and like while I go into the details. What happened? When I got there, the police called me. Adura is in our command, and we need you to come, because the truth of the matter is, Break the Silence Foundation, we wrote petition about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I choose not to speak it out. I choose not to blow that cover up so that they will be able to nip it in the bud. You understand? So, and of course, while we had our press conference, they were able to act upon it because they were waiting. We don't have his address. So they were waiting for him to get his invitation in court yesterday. That was what happened. The police were there in court yesterday to invite him and serve him the invitation officially, which of course he honored, and I was informed that now Adura has honored the invitation and you can start coming. And then the investigation has begun afresh. And we're going to be waiting on the police to complete this job, but with this takeoff, trust me, but we're not going to be like loose guarding. Anything can happen, and that is why me, all my volunteers, all the activists, the lawyers, we are keeping close tab. So guys, that's the first good news. First good news is that today the police were able to start afresh, and they put him through the process he needs to go concerning how Mohbad died, and concerning this whole new evidence that was sent through TikTok via Adura. Adura sent, all those confessions to me and all of that, and then investigation has begun into all that. So he has been able to, support the police with whatever information he has gotten, and then he said, okay, you can go. Having done all the needful, they were there since morning. We're just leaving the place now. Latiaro or So, and that is what we wanted first. Give your account, and let's look for evidence or any witness that will say contrary. Then the law will now start begin to take its course, and that is because, hey, talo mo track on to ki aside sọ pé ọ̀rọ̀ mo lákàrà ko ọ̀rọ̀ do ni no wa itu méje adiro méje wọ́n gun po wọ́n gun foje dúdú wọ́n wá gbé fún bobo yẹn bobo dancing ọ̀dàlẹ̀ má dàlẹ̀ mọ́ òṣìkà ta ló kọrin yẹn no fẹ́ rántí fẹ́ play. Yesterday, like I said to you, the police were in court, and they actually reformed it reliably that the AIG wants you to come and say your part. Your attention is needed, and then today, the police, they called me in, and they said, Adura is in our command. Mr. Yomi, you need to come over and let's start this whole stuff. Nigerian police, we are going to be looking into this case, and we will not leave any stone unturned. And they allow everybody to express themselves. So guys, we're not going to be stopping. We're not going to cancel the protest yet. We'll still leave it there. But in the next few days, maybe in the next 7 or 8, 10 days, if we get clarity, and then I will come and tell you, okay, now we don't need that again. Let's continue to work and cooperate with the police. But trust me, guys, it's going to be a whole of bumpy ride. The police said, Mr. Yomi, we will need you to be constant here. We need you to be working with us on this particular one. So I'm going to be dedicating my time. And again, my gratitude to the Inspector General of Police. They just approved extra police protection for me and to break the silence foundation. So kudos to the Inspector General of Police. Then the protection that you requested for is hereby approved, and let's start and let's see what we'll find out. And then, of course, I'm still not changing my words. Adura shutted me up. Adura said all that. And I want to see that video. The police said they are also interested that that video, it needs to come to light. Whether it is what happened to Mohbad or did not. In Tokoma funny Jew. Hey, they brought war today. They brought full war. In fact, it got better than film. Wọ́n fẹ́ fi obìnrin ìjà gidi ni mo sọ ohun tí wọ́n lè dán mo dẹ̀ dúró di bí ẹ trust mi Mohbad wá dúró tì mí Mohbad dúró tì mí ó ní ẹ má wojú ya kò ń ṣe ya mi ẹ má wojú ya mi ẹ má wojú ẹ tó bá gbé náà wojú yẹn dá padà lọ́ọ̀yà àwọn Mr. Yomi ẹni sùn ẹ má ṣe báyìí ẹ̀yà ń dà bí Mohbad ní kí tẹ̀ sójú anybody mo ní ẹ má tẹ̀ sójú ọ̀dọ̀ wọn ọ̀rọ̀ anybody ẹ tẹ̀ sójú anybody àwọn ọlọ́pàá sáré wá ẹ fi bóyá ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ lẹ́yìn kọ́ lè má dúnkòkò mẹ́mí èmi ẹ̀rọ mi ò ṣẹlẹ̀ olùkọ́ ẹ fi bóyá ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ kí ló ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ àwọn ẹbí ìjọ tó ń ta ìtìjú àwọn mi ò ní wọn sínlé o ìjọ tó ń ta ìtìjú wọn sínlé ohun tó dẹ̀ ti wà ń sìn àti sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ mo sọ fún yín pé kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ rí wọ́n máa mọ̀ lára so ó ti ń bọ́ sí àsìkò kanra because ìmọ̀ bóyá ó ti tán lẹ̀ o bóyá ọ̀dẹ̀ ṣe ló ṣe o of course. I can tell you for free now, Nigerian police for now said there is no way they will cover up or sweep murder under the carpet. As we speak now, kò sí ohun tó àwọn máa ṣe ìwádìí and àwọn òde ní fìgbà kan bọ̀kanú. Every help that they will give to this case, they will do it. But I must also be on ground to help and to assist in the since I Break the Silence Foundation is the complainant. And if I had informed you guys at the competition after the first press conference, but because we don't have his address, so the police they waited. So while we were doing the press conference, Lano, they told me they were already on ground. I said, okay, no problem. I'm not going to teach the police their job. And they said, you know what? It's good that we've cited the person. And the police approached. The AIG wants to see you. And today, myself, Adura, Mohbad, not Mohbad, ex-mother of Mohbad, the King White, one other guy, and the lawyer, and we went through all the process, and we faced the AIG, and they said, you know what? Go and process the guy, process him, let him go, and then go and investigate. When it is necessary, we'll bring him back in. And it's, of course, is coming, and that is the update, and that is kudos to the Nigerian police. I don't know what happened, but I have a confession. See one link in my video here, and the Nigerian police said, as we speak today, they said the Nigerian police is interested in that video. It became asi. Come on, it will be out, and they want to see it too. After then they will start taking the next step. But it is important that part of the new lead is that video. And I am grateful to the Nigerian police for listening to us. Even before, as we speak, as we were doing the press conference yesterday, the police had already swung into action And when they were giving me the updates while we were having the press conference, I was like, is it true? Is it not true? And then today they called me. Graduation from I rounded up. It was not easy. I had to rush into Lagos again, and we were there, and it was quite progressive. And the process was start from beginning. They didn't even start with impersonation, impersonation. They started from how when Mohbad died, and that one is a concrete one. Is now his word against whatever it is that is coming. And then, trust me, I might not be able to tell you the next step until it is mature. But now, the updates will be coming because I will be doing interface. I'll be working with the police, where necessary. We're going to be engaging in so many things to unravel this. I'm seeing light at the end of the tunnel, but it's like I said, the remaining 4%. That is the bogey of this, and that is the beauty of it. So he's been told to go. When it is necessary, they will bring him in back again. So, and that's how police work. They will give you that first freedom. Go, share whatever you want to say, put whatever you want to put down, commit yourself first. And today, he has committed himself with the police on his experience into Shele, and this particular one that involved us. Now, it is no longer that police are not interested in the video and the confession sent to me. The police are now focusing on that. They are now focusing and now investigating that. So kudos again to Nigeria. As a matter of fact, the NGO had written and approval has been given and investigation has gone on. That is part of investigation that led us into Mohbad's house. This is part of investigation and the court order. So the Nigerian court, judiciary, they are 101% supporting this cause. They giving series of court order. In fact, lójú wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́ni ni wọ́n rí lára èèyàn kan tí a ti gba court order lórí ẹ̀. Tẹ́ni yẹn náà bóyá ti lọ threatening ẹni o, bóyá ti dúnkòkò mọ́ ni o, or bóyá ẹni yẹn bẹ̀rù tí mo dẹ̀ ń face onítọ̀hún tí mo dẹ̀ ń fire, but at the end of the day, the AIG said, let him go, don't worry. Let him go. There is always another means to get some certain things. And that is to tell you, we spent a whole lot of money, a whole lot of effort has been done. And that is why I was pretend. If we have money, to buy the February, to buy the March, to buy the Owo, no, we are already taking those steps. I deliberately not feed you guys because if I say it, some of the things that we needed to do, don't listen. Won't have materialized, and that is the beauty. I'm sorry I didn't do that, but whether we like it or not, we are working. I into any foresight. If you can get court order to enter Mohbad's house, that means they've started. They are going back to the investigation, and trust me, fully now as at today, the first person that is to be treated as a suspect that you need to come and tell us is Adura, and he was in today. He did his bit, and they drilled him from with his lawyer. There was, it was under caution. What happened when Mohbad died? Tell us. And we are starting. Other things I might not be able to say, but trust me, the public are now fully on this. And trust. Naturally. Either way. Torí pé ẹni tá mi kọ́ ṣe jù. Impersonator, àánú ẹ̀ ló ṣe mí o, ló jẹ́ kí n bá ẹ̀ dámọ̀ràn.
Mr. Gbogbo, he go flog them, back, he go flog them till they mess. Of the greatest Gbogbo, overcautious Yomi, we not go green, Yomi. God them go far away, Yomi. God bless your effort. We love you, Yomi. We are mounted. I stand for you, my brother. I stand for you. I greet you, sir. God bless your effort. We love you. Much love, sir.
Ṣé slave black ni torí mi ò rí king inú gbogbo ẹ̀ nígbà tó wá sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn ló bá Sister, this Mr. Yomi, in this particular case, is fighting, is, as a matter of fact, is fighting with the CP. Boni kilo shele. If I'm fighting with the CP, kilo shele. I get what I'm saying. I don't fight with the CP. The CP is a public servant that I respect his contribution, his effort. I will never open my eyes and allow you to destroy the man's career. He served meticulously for so many years. No, don't bring it to the man. The man has served. He has worked tirelessly. He has labored. His children want to see him complete his task for the nation with dignity, with no blemish. Hey, kojo. At the end of the day, àwọn ọlọ́pàá wà ní sẹ́wọ́n ní àwọn yòókù kò ṣé kò ń ṣe ìyá ọmọ tí tẹ́ ń jà fún yẹn ló ń pariwo tó ń bá yín jà tó fẹ́ ṣe àná tó fẹ́ yọ bàtà èmi náà wá mú kiri ké ọlọ́pàá ṣe àbádà máa ń gún gbogbo kí ló ń ṣe yín tó dà wà ní police station. If you attack self defence ló ń pè lọ́ọ̀yà ló sáré bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń bẹ̀ mí tó bú mi so mo wá sọ mo ní ibi ọmọ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń bí yín o alábàjọ tọmọ yẹn fi kọrin 10 years I no see mommy ẹ̀yin wá ń bá èmi jà nígbà tẹ́mi ń sáré mo ń wá ohun tó pa ọmọ yín kó lè ní justice èmi kọ́ ni mo set Adura up mi ò lọ sínú inbox ẹ̀ èmi ò ní kí ẹ̀kọ́ lọ kọ́ ẹni tó yẹ kẹ́tì ẹ̀ máa bá jà tó bá jẹ́ pé lóòótọ́ èèyàn kọ́ tiẹ̀ lọ sí handle ẹ̀ lò òun ni so tó bá jẹ́ pé ọmọ yín wà ní tòótọ́ so nítorí pé ó jẹ́ ọmọ yín kì í filẹ̀ kì í máa wá justice fún bàbá àdìmọ́ tó ló ti jẹ́ pé ọmọ yín ló kọ́ ṣé mi mo ní kọ́ sí mi ní Àdúrà ni o Dàmọ́lá ni o àwọn yẹn èmi ò mọ̀ pé o ìtẹ́mi ti rí ni pé ohun tó ti tẹ́tí kọ́ sí mi yẹn o èmi máa wá díẹ̀ délẹ̀ and that truth will come out because Nigerian police said there is no way ibi tọ́lọ̀ dé dúró yìí pé I should just erase it from my mind that the Nigerian police would never support anybody that commit murder or in this Mohbad's case táwọn bá rí anybody tó wà involved at this stage o pẹ̀lú gbogbo ohun tó wà lẹ́yìn tàti ń fẹ́ fún àwọn ò lè cover anybody o that I should relax my mind but of course they will do their job and they will kí má rò pé bóyá bó ṣe expect kó lọ ni no àwọn máa observe ìtàn fẹ́ observe àwọn lè mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ fún ẹlòmíì ní bóyá go yẹn ò mí pé he's gone kí n ṣàjẹ́ kọ́lọ́pàá ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn but I must be on there kí n wà pẹ̀lú àwọn they said it that eléyìí ò ṣe pé go you will be with us come constantly so that we will unravel this together and you will not say there is any òjòrò nítorí pé Mohbad ti kọ wọ́n ti ṣòjòrò lọ́tẹ̀ ọlọ́pàá ní kò sí òjòrò kankan the truth will be established and the police will do the needful and trust me it is the same police now òun yẹn sọ pé ẹ má jẹ́ abọ́ ọlọ́pàá òun ni mo ṣe ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ gbogbo yẹn tí ogun yóò mọ̀ pé that is the reason why I am saying let's still give the police the benefit of the doubt. When we were processing, when I wrote the petition and they received the petition, when Shoma Shishe Lori Esha, Mba to a court. So in this case, we'll go and get you will go and get it. I sure. Wọ́n ṣe lọ wọ́n gba court order. Ìjọ tí wọ́n gba court order yẹn. Ìjọ yẹn first court order tí wọ́n sọ pé a máa fi wọlé Mohbad àti the other court order tagba. Ìjọ yẹn ni wọ́n sọ pé I thought the day we get the court order is the day we will lift everything. So I was so excited. Only double agent. Don't talk about justice. To change ohun tó ní bóyá Olúwọlé ni. Ṣé ti rí pé Olúwọlé ni báyìí. Olúwọlé yẹn ló ti gbé Àdúrà dé ibi tó wà yẹn o. Ṣé rí pé gbogbo èyí tẹ́ ń tẹ̀lé ru lady yẹn ó yẹ kẹ́ máa mọ̀ pé ègún ti ń padà tẹ̀lé yín. Olúwọlé yẹn ló ti gbé Àdúrà débẹ̀ o kó sọ pé bóyá Àdúrà ò dé police kò dé AIG office lẹ́nu. Àtàgò mẹ́jọ ló ti wà ńbẹ̀ wọ́n jókòó wọ́n farabalẹ̀ dúró. So that is how we can, that is how we have to face it. And even then it was war. It was a tug of war. But I thank God that we have, gallant Nigerian police force. They don't want to abuse anybody's rights. And in as much I want justice for Mohbad, rights of everybody involved must be respected. Emi oni rush yen. So they look at it and say, yes, okay, we'll be following. But trust me, Yomi Fabi, this particular case, now the Nigerian police will look into it holistically and bring the truth out. And the first thing first, initially, we don't know how far Adura was drilled with regards to what by Mohbad. But today, hours with the lawyer, Kokobere, the start from beginning, on what is so comprehensively about the Shele. And if that has been done, that is a serious evidence that will be held on file against him. Because see anything contrary to bá jáde yàtọ̀ sí ohun tó ti sọ lé nìyẹn, èmi kọ́ o, nítorí àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n fẹ́ kémi ṣe nìyẹn. Because báwo ló ṣe fẹ́, ó ti débi tó ti wà secured nsìn, ó ti dé àgọ́ ọlọ́pàá, ibi tó yẹ kó sọ pé I want, so èmi kọ́ kéèyàn kan máa sọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ pa ọmọ òun, because tẹ bá ń bẹ̀rù pa máa pa tó bá sòótọ́ àti help ẹ̀ dé ibi àgọ́ ọlọ́pàá highest level in Lagos State. So now, see your kan bá bọ́ta tó bá sọ pé ọmọ méjì mo bí àti ráwọn ọmọ family mi tó ọmọ mẹ́ta ń jalè tó dẹ̀ kó ogun tó dẹ̀ sọ àwọn mẹ́ta ọmọ ìyá mẹ́ta ń jalè. So títí anybody kọ́ ló máa jẹ́ kiri campus bossy, if anybody is responsible for what by Mohbad, they should pay. So at this instance, he has written what he said happened in the house that day, held on file. Kò sí yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀. Àwọn tó ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n lọ́bẹ̀. He's seen Nigerian police at the high level wọ́n ti débẹ̀. Binded, eléyìí wá ṣe pé ó kọ̀ọ̀kan kò séyàn bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n make sure pé under the administration of criminal justice law, lawyer wà ń bẹ̀. Tí lawyer dẹ̀ sọ pé kó sọ, so that tó bá dọ̀la, tí tó bá jẹ́ ẹ̀rí, tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Mohbad lóyè tó bá jáde láti ẹnu ẹni tó wà ń bẹ̀, àbí tí ẹni evidence bá jáde tó bá wo ohun tí ó kọ tí lawyer dẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀, dájúdájú fúnra wọn fúnra wọn lóògùn jẹ. So that is where we are now, and that is the beauty at the beginning of this case. So I have inú mi kọ́ dùn pé wọ́n náà bá wàhálà mi kí tó sùn ó pẹ́ lánàá. Mo tún ẹni tó bá wọ́n dẹ̀ kí wọ́n wà lórí kíní kan pẹ̀lú àwọn kan dájí. Ẹ gbogbo wàhálà yẹn mo ti ṣe kíni, mo tún ti jí láàárọ̀ yìí, mo ti ṣe graduation fún àwọn mẹ́ta. They traveled, Egbe power station ní Ìkòròdú. They gave scholarship to some students to come and learn filmmaking, Rockland Studio Film Academy. So the company and the Odofin, the traditional chiefs, they were in my office in Abeokuta. So by the conference lano, I head to Abeokuta. So immediately they called me that they are now in the command. I had to rush back again, before I could meet up, and we started the whole stuff. And that is the good news. The police have now started the case afresh. Wọ́n sọ pé ibi táwọn kan ti bá dé àwọn ò ní lọ bẹ̀ mọ́. N tó ń lò fún yín tẹ́lẹ̀ nìyẹn. Wípé nǹkan táwọn yẹn ti ṣe kò sẹ́. No! Now with our petition, they said we'll go back to it, and they've started. As a matter of fact, the AIG has given order that phone tó wà lọ́wọ́ wọn ní command yẹn, they should return it back. They should bring it. Wọ́n fẹ́ wò kàtẹ́ kọ́kọ́ wo fídíò èyí tẹ́ yọ 3 seconds níbẹ̀. Ọlọ́pàá láwọn fẹ́ wò. Bring it and let's see. Ó yá, Mr. Yomi, ìwọ náà jókòó. Ṣójọmọ́ ntí ó wúlò fún kéèsì kájọ wò. Tàbá ti wá wò tó bá jóun ni. Tí ó bá ń ṣòun, I will come back and tell you. Kò ń ṣòun o. Òun ni báyìí la fẹ́ lọ. And láti wò ká wò fínífíní. Ṣé fídíò ọdún mẹ́ta ni tóòtọ́? Ṣé fídíò gbà tí Mohbad kú ọdún kan àtàbọ̀ ni? Ń tàwa pariwo lé lórí pàfẹ́. Àbẹ́yẹ̀ ò fẹ́ rí. Ẹ ti ọkọ dá mi lónà. Say we want to see.
We want to see. Big time. Bóyá ọdún mẹ́ta ni, bóyá ọdún méjì ni, bóyá ọdún kan ni. We want to see.
Afẹ́rí. 3 seconds ìtọ́bú wá. Mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń fẹ́ fún mo ranjú mo ní ọ̀gá. Ẹ má jẹ́ kọ́ lo gbogbo wọn ti lo ṣẹ́wàsà. Ọdún mẹ́ta ọdún méjì àbí jẹta. 3 seconds lè rí mo ṣáyé play fún AIG. Ó ní okay, 3 seconds eléyìí ibi tẹ́ ti yọ fún wọn bó ló wà àdúrà bó ó ní kò sí lọ́wọ́ òun níbo ló wà ó ní wà nù fóònù tóun tà fún dàbọ̀ ó wà ń bẹ̀ ẹ bá wọlé ẹ lọ gba statement ẹ kẹgbà ogbó ẹ ẹni kó bá lọ ẹ lọ píkì fóònù yẹn wá fún mi ẹ pàṣẹ fún ẹni tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ ní command ọ̀gá ti pàṣẹ ẹ lọ mú wá kọ́ mú wá dìgbìdìgbì mo fẹ́ rí kẹpílẹ̀ fún gbogbo wọn kẹ́bọ̀dì rí story kò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe fídíò yẹn story kò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe fídíò ìyẹn ní pé something dey happen mo tẹ̀ gẹ́rẹ́ àwọn ọlọ́pàá ní kó command náà tí fídíò yẹn bá wà gan wọn ní fọwọ́ kàn á òwe táàmù tó lè padà ṣẹlẹ̀ ọgbẹ́ni má fọwọ́ kan fídíò yẹn ìwọ ló fẹ́ take fall whatever it is face it 5 count charges lórí impersonation àtúmọ̀ àbọ̀ sórí I know what pa Mohbad he lack head either Adura or Damola somebody must take that fall too agbọ̀dọ̀ abàdẹ̀dẹ̀ court lápá abẹ̀yẹn náà lápá abẹ̀yẹn another charges àtúmọ̀ abẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹni ẹ mọ̀ pé wọ́n nú ẹ̀ kó dùn ẹ́ òun ló fọwọ́ ra tí nọ́mbà bá bá ìgidi wá sóòótọ́ ẹ wá sọ ohun tó pàtàkì ẹ rí ẹ kò fọkànbalẹ̀ let's face it on ẹ kò fúnra yín látẹ̀wọ́ ẹ̀jọ̀ ibi tẹ́ bá wà fúnra yín látẹ̀wọ́. So the other one wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ lórí yẹn we got a court order we did everything tí ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀ tí mo ti ṣe lọ mi ti fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ because tí máa sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ó máa mi fẹ́ kẹ́ tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wò bóyá mò ń attack anybody book here àbí kankan tí bá gbé wọ́n máa sọ fúnra wọn ó ṣeéṣe kíkan ni wọ́n sọ because ẹ̀rù bá wọn pé tani máa nìyí tí máa yẹn wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń gbọ̀n tó akíní kan bọ̀ wọ́n rí pé ṣẹ́ yẹn ó dá ọmọ yẹn ọ̀rọ̀ bá wọn ti dabẹ̀ yẹn rú fine wọ́n gbìyànjú millions ti bá bẹ̀ yẹn lọ lórí investigation yẹn but of course wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ lórí bẹ̀ yẹn mo ní ẹ fọkànbalẹ̀ kò sí wàhálà ọ̀gá ní don't worry so whatever the case may be ẹ̀gẹ̀ kọ́ máa bọ̀ wá we are going further mo ṣì fẹ́ play orin yẹn track yo.
Mohbad say make you talk you no go talk Mohbad dey disturb your me we only go talk na.
Thank you so much.
You go still begin to disturb governor very soon. Like that,
I wouldn't even disturb. I'll work with them so that we have a better society. So let's have the panelists. Let's start talking. African Radio or Meet Your Mic. Let's start with you. Lead to get those CCTV. Trust me, they did. And what called Sheila Sonny? What's the English? They just what called Sheila Sonny, but the core of the matter is. Now, you're going to be seeing that we're making moves. What to stamp no, what to near fake it on. But
Emma for more relevance, sorry. Emma for more relevance, Emma sorry.
Welcome back. What more can we say? So, Mohbad's mother at the police station with Adura and one guy, they call him King, something like that. You know, he has always been behind the scene, on the scene with Adura and Mohbad's mother. In fact, some people are saying that it seems the guy is shifting Mohbad's mother's underwear. I don't know how true that is, and I don't care to know. They all came to the place prepared for battle, prepared for war. In fact, Mohbad's mother, it is on record, Mohbad's mother threatened Yomi Fabiyi, apart from doing this on the stream where she said all of this, which is on record. She threatened, she cursed, she did all that she can ever imagine and think of. And she said something. If I had the opportunity, in fact, that was my plan. I wanted to disgrace Yomi Fabiyi by tearing his clothes, slapping him, beating him, and he can't do nothing to me. I wonder at times what kind of brain this woman has. Like, I don't really get it. Is it because of the attention people put on her son? That is what is making her think that she's something special or important. Or because the governor of Lagos State visited her, gave Cynthia a check, and they gave her, I think they gave her 10% from the money. Can you imagine? Or is it the, please don't let us insult Mohbad's mother. Let us just pamper her. Maybe she will confess. Is that what it is? I don't really get it. What exactly is this thing that this woman believes? Like, I don't get it. What is this thing that this woman believes so much that she will slap Yomi Fabiyi and nothing whatsoever will happen? I don't know where she got that stupidity from. But anyway, she said it and it is on record. She cursed, she did all of that. So when she had the opportunity to meet with Yomi Fabiyi again, she thought it's going to be business as usual. I mean, she wanted to carry out what she said she was going to do. She has given herself the assurance that she has that guy who claims he has spiritual powers and he has the control and the ears, the legs, the hands, the eyes, the whatever of some maleficent spirits, demons, or whatever it is that he works with. Although he said he's Mr. White. So he came and, according to Yomi Fabiyi, he came prepared with juju, like they already finished the work. Once we get there, let them throw this case away. Once we get there, let Yomi Fabiyi be disgraced. Once we get there, let them not listen to Yomi Fabiyi. Once we get there, let Adura be favored. Once we get there, let the secret of the demise of Mohbad be covered. Now, I want us to track and trace something before I proceed. Recall that Cynthia dropped certain object in the grave of Mohbad. Do you guys remember? Okay. Have you asked yourself where that particular item was gotten from? Is it the grandmother of Cynthia that gave? Who did that thing, that work? Is it Karimo that traveled Cynthia from Lagos down to wherever they got that thing from? Don't forget that they did that thing like ASAP. Mohbad's father said, okay, let's try to get this boy buried. Before they could say bury, they had already gotten the juju that they are going to prepare white piece of clothes with something else thrown. And that is what she came to that place for. If you recall, she was doing the fake tears and repeating certain incantation, and she concluded with, Mohbad, I am sorry. Mohbad, I'm sorry. I don't mean to hurt. I don't mean it. And she got the thing to throw inside of the coffin. When she was asked about it, she said it was to protect Mohbad. He said it is to protect Mohbad, to protect the dead. You know, someone is gone, then she is alive. She wants to protect the dead. All right. Recall also that Mohbad spoke about a particular cloth that he said, don't put it on my head again. But let us say we are not connecting that together. Let us look into who this guy is that is always seen around. Is this guy one of the boys? One of the boys or trainee? One of the foot soldier of the person that did the juju? Because Yomi Fabiyi say, oh, these people came prepared. They thought they were going to swing and win. But I made sure that I dealt with this appropriately. And they lost. Immediately, Mohbad's mother ran a wire. She started cursing. She removed her shoes. She said she's going to beat Yomi Fabiyi. They brought juju now. You know, some juju like, we are going to use it on him. We are going to, you know, this dirtiness. And, you know, Yomi Fabiyi made it clear that he's also ready to deal with her. It is called two fighting. If you hit me, I will break your face and your head with what I am holding too. I won't punch you. So you hit me with your shoe, I will also use something similar to hit you. It will be equal and balanced if we have to go to the court. And I will not even press charges. But you will know that you too, you will not be feeling fine. So she realized that Yomi Fabiyi is ready to go all the way. And the police came in and they were surprised. They asked, wait, is this the mother of this Mohbad? They said yes. And they are like, wait, Yomi Fabi, we don't get this thing. Is this woman fighting you because she is seeking for justice for her son? Or there is something else you guys are having issues with? Can you imagine? Because the public wants to know what died Mohbad. She that left whatever years ago, she has decided herself trying to obstruct justice, saying that Yomi Fabi wants to jail Adura. So the question that begs for an answer is this: if there is nothing else hidden, how can it be possible that Yomi Fabi, even if they go to court, how can he jail Adura if Adura is not guilty? What will be the evidence? 3 seconds video. They say it's 10 years ago, 3 years ago. And it has been established that Mohbad never lived in the house 3 years ago. So they know. Now, they are saying, oh, the video is not up to 10 minutes. But he has said it on record that the video is plenty. 10 minutes video. Let us even say the video is 8 minutes. He has already said the people, mentioned the names of the people there. Cynthia, Noble, and Mohbad, or whoever that recorded it. Now, where is this video? Oh, it's not in my phone. It's in the other phone that I sold to this person. Okay, no problem. Go and put your statement down. Tell Laws what happened to your brother and everything. He dropped every detail of what he knows. Now, Mohbad's mother is protecting that video because that video is a violent one, and it shows what they are trying to do is to absolve, clean Cynthia of any wrongdoing. They don't want to show, they are talking about bullying. Don't forget that that's where their attention is. Oh, they bullied him, and then after maybe 1 year or 2 years, he now decided to cry on that Sunday or Monday. That's what they want us to believe, like we are stupid people. So if that video shows violence between both of them, then we can as well say the same violence is the same inside. The one outside is the same inside. It's similar. One and the same. So this is what they are trying to avoid. They don't want that part of it to show. They don't want us to listen to what they are saying, because that's also important. Apart from the visual, the audio, their conversation, they don't want us to listen to it. And I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of videos. Look at this guy. He's just there like he's living dead, like he's not alive, because he knows the load is too much on his shoulder. He knows he has video. These guys record. These guys are jobless. They just go around Mohbad. So their phones, what do they use it for? They record. They recorded there's nothing that has not been recorded. They have it. Everything. So I'm believing that Mohbad's mother, she has seen some videos, and because of greed, she decided to keep her mouth shut to cover up for Cynthia, so that heavy kalash, that big money that she has never seen in her life, or maybe her ancestors. That's what she. Now she remembered that she's a promised child, that they have told her own mother too that she's going to be rich. So she's going to be rich through Mohbad. So she wants to now swallow this money. They've told her that this money we are talking about, 100 million is even a joke too. She's like, wow, 100 million? That means I can go and live in Victoria Garden City, Banana Island. I can go buy, I will travel abroad and go, I will start selling gold. I'll be traveling from Dubai to, I look at this woman, I say, you are going to Afghanistan. That's where you are going to, Afghanistan. You know nothing. What a pity.